All right, we're live in the crypt. Another show. Had a great show. Big thank you to Beatrice for DK and the Beast Horror Buzz, Danny Hassel who joined us, Joe Castro as me, Joe, and Danny are teaming up as at the table. You see, I got the new Danny piece in by Lonnie McCollum. That thing is awesome. Plus, we got the other one with the motorcycle, the smaller version. Sick pieces. I'm real excited about that. We got Mama Kruger's baby Freddie. We'll be bringing a scare fest, but that's 2 weeks away. This weekend we're rolling into Missouri Horror Con. I am really excited. We're going to be hanging out with the alien Xenomorph from 1986's Aliens, who's become such a great friend, and had a fantastic weekend hanging out with him and Ronald and Topeka at Slash and Bash. It was great. My guys, especially one, time of his life hanging out with this hero who turned out to be an awesome, awesome guy, which I already knew, but he learned too. And just amazing. And I can't wait to talk to him. We're not sure how long we're going to go tonight, but we want to talk. We want to hang out with you. We want to talk a little Missouri Horror Con. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the alien warrior, Carl Toop.
Hi everyone.
You know we go fancy here.
I know. I always get good applause when I come on here, John. Long time no see.
I know. It's only been a few days since we hung out. We already miss you. I know the guys are really excited to see you.
How's all the family?
They're doing good. They're doing well. It's been a crazy busy week with the house and getting ready and work and cons, but it's been fun. I'm excited about it. It's not like busy and it's like where I've had those moments, but it's busy. It's like I can't wait to go because some exciting weeks coming up. I mean, hanging out with you is always exciting, and now 2 weekends in a row.
Yeah, we have a good time.
We got 2 more big xenomorphs for you for there. I forgot to grab the cutouts, so I'm going to go stop and grab the cutouts like we talked about.
Get on it, John. Get on it.
We got a ton of alien stuff coming to the table for Carl. We got some mixture of different things on my half of the table, but we're going in there strong for Carl, and I'm excited for anybody who hasn't met Carl, which I'm guessing in Missouri, a lot of them, it's going to be the first time meeting you.
Yeah, it's my first time in this area, so yeah, it should be good. It's always nice coming into different regions because different crowds and different reactions. So it's great. So I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully it's going to be a good turnout.
I think it's going to be real solid.
Yeah, well, they've got a good list this year of guests. They've gone out to really draw them in. So yeah, it should be a good one.
Yeah, I'm excited for the show. I've been to it before they did the horror or incorporated the horror, and it was always a really good show. I think this year's really gonna blow. Be awesome for the horror fans, and they're also still doing the anime and pop culture stuff too, which we've talked about before. Aliens is all genres, sci-fi.
It fits in everywhere. Yeah. So,
it really does.
I think some of these horror shows, it's nice to have that pop culture come in as well. It just lightens up a bit sometimes. It's quite a good idea to mix them sometimes.
I get to meet my favorite wrestler growing up as a kid down there, or at least he's there. I don't know if I'll get a chance to meet him. Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Okay, right, yeah, so
fan back in the day. So I'm excited he's there. Lisa Wilcox is there from 4 and 5. So I might bring Danny along so she doesn't feel lonely there and being the only nightmare cat. But yeah, I'm really excited. These next 2 weeks, all these hard, talented artists that I got and I work with have done some amazing things to make sure all you guys look really, really good. We got some new skateboard decks in. We have the ones you already signed. So we got a ton of really cool, one-of-a-kind aliens merchandise.
I remember at Scarfest last year, everything went really well. It was these good products, quality products, and it's unique as well. So it's great.
We're quite a team. It turns out to be whenever we sit together, even last weekend where it was a little bit small, we weren't quite right next to each other. Your setup looked fantastic.
Yeah.
I threw something together. It was probably my weakest setup, but it was, it was still fun.
It still adds to the whole alien, the feeling of that.
Oh,
So and
we're
it's good
going.
for fans to see new unique pieces as well, because some of them after a while we start seeing the same article coming
We
along to
always try
style.
to change it up. We always try to change it up. Like I got a sloth from the Goonies. I
Right.
don't know if you ever watch Goonies, but it's a great piece. I found I had another Art the Clown bust that I didn't realize. I thought I sold it. I mean, we're bringing some really cool, like I said, other unique pieces. We're focusing on you, on your side, but we got some really cool arrangement of stuff, and we're happy. Like me and you, the one thing I love about Carl and anybody who hasn't had a chance to meet Carl yet is he's the first guy you want to talk to, because he's going to sit there and he'll answer all your questions. He's as excited to see you guys as you are to see him, and that's something I love with certain guests, and that's why Carl's probably my top favorite. He really goes all out. Well, you're so prideful with what you do, and you're so and we've talked a lot. Me and you have become, I'd like to say, pretty good friends over the last years. And it's been really fun. It was a special weekend last weekend, and I think with everything and the way the convention was and everything, it was good in the sense we got to spend a lot of time together. My guys got to spend a lot of time with you.
Well, that was good as well. Meeting seeing the other side of you, and what your life away from the conventions is, and it's amazing what you do. So it's and they're great guys. So I had a really good time, and I get a lot from that. I got a lot from just meeting them and seeing the pleasure they get as well, which is great. So, and I hear you're doing a Q&A as well, aren't you? A panel.
I am doing a Q&A. You're doing one with Jeanette Goldstein.
Yeah.
Is that a Saturday one or a Sunday one?
Sunday at 12 o'clock.
Okay, I believe mine's on Saturday. I got to double check at like 2 something. I got it written down, but trying to keep it locked in my head with everything going on is pretty tough. But we're excited to do a panel.
That'd be great. It's another depth to the convention as well. Seeing what goes on around us all. It's not all just horror and gore, and it's what you do is amazing. It's just great to see that, and I think you should get it out there. What you do. It's your guys are amazing as well, and your parents. Your whole team. It's it's an eye opener. And
it really is DK family.
And it really is.
I keep my personal life very private as well, but with the conventions, it's been great. And that was the first thing I told you. Like, I really wanted, and this was before we booked you at Slash and Bash, I really wanted to get down to Missouri Horror Con, because one of my guys is such a Super Aliens fan, as you saw. You saw I wasn't joking about that. That's no joke right there.
Yeah, that was one of the highlights of my weekend last weekend. Just seeing Josh with his all his aliens
book and his aliens glasses. I mean, he was stoked.
With his book.
But you guys both got beards, so we
were twins that weekend. Yeah.
I know, but it meant the world to him, and we had a great time. And that was the one thing I was really excited, because we did Scarefest last year, and unfortunately you couldn't make Scarefest this year. But you're at another great show, Monster Expo.
Yep.
My friend Eric said he'll be there. My longtime friend I was telling you about.
You warned me already.
Yes, but I'm going to give you a T-shirt for him. Remind me to give you a T-shirt. He's going to come on Saturday to Monster Expo, and I figured it'd mean a lot to him to come grab it from you. The Xenomorph Alien Warrior. So I'm making you pack more.
No problem. I've got space.
But I heard you were. Well, not heard. I know you were out in a place in Missouri. You guys seem to really enjoy.
Yeah, well, we went to Branson under your advice and your mother's, and we loved it. But we got more onto the nature side of things, the trails and everything, because the forests out there are amazing, and the wildlife. I think I sent you a little clip, and as I was doing it, this deer just walked past me right in front of me, and I was like, "Whoa!" It's. City boys
don't see that. You didn't run into any bears or bobcats. You seem like you're one piece in the nature. No, it's not bad. I didn't, because I didn't know what I know you, and I'm getting to know you. It's cool that you enjoy the nature, because like you said, out there, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, and you really do fall into the nature. These. It's just wonderful seeing all the animals, the birds, and everything. It was just, and it's just because I'm busy all year with the cooking and everything else I do, and just to spend time like that, we managed to find a little cabin by a lake. Very simple, but it's just perfect. It's really
probably
good.
what you need. You guys
Yeah,
been on you get here, you work, you
yeah.
come, long flight, you get and you're greeting people at conventions. So to have that little bit of relaxation time that you guys can chill out,
Yeah,
I think that's awesome.
And internet reception was terrible, so that was great as well, because you really have a break from that as well, just getting away. So
I got a break from John.
yeah.
Well, at least the hotel internet is good.
You managed to get through. I don't know how you do it.
It's been, it's what I do though. I mean, I don't, if I'm one of those people, if I slow down, then I get lazy. So it's kind of just go.
No, I had a great few days, so I'm ready for Missouri. Let's go and get it.
It's gonna be a rocking show.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited for the setup. I got your banner all ready. I got everything ready. I'm just dealing with a mouse problem, as you know, in that the van.
They're just mice.
So if somebody gets an extra mouse with something, I mean, if you buy something from the DK table, you might get a pet mouse to go with it. But no. Yeah, the rental van, it'll get us there. We have the extra space. We can bring even more, as it was going to be tight doing it for Missouri. And I wanted to make sure we had all the pieces that stay safe. Because that xenomorph is not a simple design. It's got all those soft pieces you just got to be careful. You don't want to.
Well, I got one. I just broke its tail off. So it's, there you go.
Killing Xenos out there.
Yeah, I know. I just knocked it was a little present for Josh, but I knocked the tail off. So
it's all right. He's gonna, if it's from you, and I think that's super cool. I mean, he's gonna anything that comes from you and aliens. He's gonna love it. He's gonna absolutely love it.
No, I don't know. Stick a donut on it or something.
I'm jealous though. You know how the guys get, especially the one with the mustache. That guy seems to get all the free stuff.
Yeah, well, he's a charmer, that one.
Oh my goodness, the ladies' man. That's why I've been single for 12 years. That man is the biggest blocker ever out there. You'd think he was an offensive lineman.
Just look him up when you're out on a date.
I know. I'm telling you.
But everyone goes and sees your panel. They're going to have a real pleasure meeting them all.
And now we get another weekend. I know Josh is super excited to meet Jeanette Gold.
Jeanette and Michael.
We've met Michael before, and they were really nice. I told you, we met at our very first con, which was
that's right. You said, yeah. I didn't know if Josh was there as well, but
that was that was the first con. I just went to set up with the guys to have a place to sit and enjoy things. But I had some cool pieces from some great guys. Like the Big Myers I got with all the signatures. That was clean. There was nothing there. So it speaks a long journey, and we had some cool pieces. It was like, wow, people really want to buy this and buy that. So it was kind of like, all right, let's try this out a little bit more.
There's unique pieces out there. People want them. It's they don't want what everyone else has got. So it's great you've got them, like the decks and everything. They're all originals. So
yeah, I've been lucky. Michael Toth, like you mentioned, the decks. Lonnie and Jessica McCollum, you see a lot of all those 3D busts, except for the Pluto over there. That was printed. I don't know who the print file was, so I don't want to take anything away, but I know Vinny Cucarato painted it for me. And, he did the Dio, the Myers house. He does some amazing work. He did that 3-eyed demon with the thing hanging. So, all these guys have special talents. Then there's Scott Straka, who does those art pieces. I mean, I've been lucky enough to have and met some really, really talented guys.
And the new plates you've got as well, they're good.
I was just going to say Thomas Bruce, he's out there working on them too. We got the plates. We had the winner the other night, that one for Scarefest, a signed plate.
Nice. And the reproduction on them is really good.
We got a fancy machine for Thomas. He's been wanting to do this kind of stuff. Yeah. And it's great for cons, easy to travel with the guys. Yeah. Plus, they're cool signing plates. So this is going to be signed by Beatrice, Danny Hassel, and Michael Bailey Smith. I mean, that's 3 great names for Nightmare on Elm Street.
What more do you want? Yeah.
Well, you could always some of the other cast are there, like Lisa Wilcox, which we'll see next week. Have you met Lisa before?
Yes, I met her once before when I think a couple of years ago.
She's very nice. So you know, Lisa's going to be at Scarefest. We also have Nightmare on Elm Street 3s. But if you already got Michael Bailey, Beatrice, and Danny, you get yourself a few more names on there. You got yourself quite the autograph.
That's a good start.
Yeah, you got a three-person head start by three great people. I mean, Michael Bailey, I really loved you to meet him. He's one of the nicest, coolest guys out there. He's the big man, you know,
Right.
nicest guy. I've heard his stories back in the day. You know, you wouldn't want to upset him. He's a very tough man, but he's one of the kindest, sweetest people you'll ever meet.
They often are, yeah.
And then we got Joe and Danny. But this week it's great. I mean, unfortunately Lee Majors canceled, but they did.
But they've got.
But there's some great ones like Quinn Lord, like Lisa Wilcox. God, I'm drawing a whole blank. I should pull it up and just show people the guest list because it's really great. Michael Bean and Jeanette Goldstein, like we said. It's a stacked list, and I'm so glad that me and you get to team up and do this, especially with your fellow castmates there. And
that'd be great.
And you and Janine doing the panels is awesome. I think that's super cool.
Well, I did a panel with Jeanette not long ago in Spain, and we had a great time. It's the first one we did together, so it was seeing how we worked off of each other, it was great fun. So she's very interesting. She's got lots of stories to tell as well, Jeanette. She's done some amazing work as well. So it's she's great to watch.
Well, it's the great thing too is they're also both. I mean, like you get the Aliens franchise with Michael and Jeanette, but you also get the Terminator franchise.
Right.
It's crazy. Well, James Cameron, you don't realize how much he loves some of the actors, and you could tell Michael Bean and Jeanette were up there between Terminator 1 and Terminator 2. And I swear she made the biggest transformation. Like she is a chameleon in her looks, because I couldn't recognize her as Vasquez to the mother.
Right, completely
Terminator
different. 2. She really gets into her roles, and she can change looks. So even when she does these conventions, she's dressed differently. She do her hair differently, and just completely changes her. She's a true pro, that one.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do real quick is, I think this will be cool, is I'm gonna show some of the guest lists. Obviously you as well, we talked about, and I know there's gonna be a ton of really good vendors there. So here we go. We'll run through this quick. You got Michael Bean, like we said, Devin Sawa.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Quinn Lord. We got some really cool trick or treat decks. Scout Taylor Compton. I don't know if you've ever met her. Incredibly nice. She is very, very nice. Sean Patrick Flannery, Jenna Cannell, Terrifier fans, Catherine Cochran, Caroline Williams, very, very nice. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Right. I'm thinking about bringing the KOKLA dial, but it's really getting fragile, and I hate moving it. But and they all signed it, even the late great Bob Elmore.
Okay.
Lisa Wilcox, like we said, Lindsay Wagner, Dorian King, Jeanette Goldstein, Jennifer Blancbean, Lee Waddell, who's a great guy, Ghostface from the first Scream movie, Tom Morga, great guy. The only one who's been Jason, Leatherface, and Michael Myers. Brutus the Barber Beefcake. This handsome guy here, Carl.
Who's that one?
Carl Toop.
There?
I mean, all great guests. My personal favorite is Carl Toop. I can't wait to see that guy again. But, we unfortunately had a couple people who had to cancel. Danielle Harris, who's awesome, and she does the show with Scout Taylor Compton. Doug Tate, my good friend out there, he's so busy working and unable to attend. He let me know at Kansas City he might not be able to make it, so I wasn't surprised. But I'll see him at Scarefest, and unfortunately Lee Majors. But that's not that bad, it's unfortunate. But
it's going to be good fun meeting you people, because there's all these conventions. Because I'm fairly new on the scene. It gives me a chance to meet all these people that I've never met. Some of them I must admit I don't always know their films, but it's just nice getting to know them and then getting to see their films afterwards. So it's great.
Sometimes they like that though. Sometimes they like that you don't know their films and they can just have a conversation.
Yeah,
You know, sometimes they get a little tired of answering the same. Not tired, but you know what I mean. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's the first thing.
I'll probably sort of ask, "What do you have pets or something?" rather than
Yeah.
just because I can't ask them any questions about the film, so I'd ask them something pretty basic, like what pets do they have or something. But that's good. They're all, but I've never met anyone nasty on these conventions. You know, everyone's always willing to have a chat and get to know you and get to know them and that. So yeah, it's.
I've had the same experience, and I come as from the fan perspective. There's very rarely and not. I mean, almost none of the people I've met have been. A lot of these celebrity guests are great. A lot of them are down to earth, and
yeah, that's. I think that's what's so good about them.
Yeah, the ones I've met that are going to Missouri, great people. I mean, I've had a great time interaction. I mean, Michael Bean was basically our neighbor, and
right? Yeah,
and Jennifer Blanc. So that was cool for a first con, seeing Johnny Ringo over there.
See them working, yeah. That'd be great.
Yeah. And so I know you got you got a lot of cool stuff now too that you're bringing. And I don't know how you guys pack it all and got it over here.
Well, I think from Missouri, I'm going to let your stand talk more than mine because mine's just really small stuff. But
well, you got those glasses that are fun.
Yeah, I've got glasses, I've got pens, I've got key rings. That's it really. But
some great photos to sign.
Yeah, the photographs for sign. Yeah, they're pretty cool because
we brought some more metal plates for you as well. Those will be nice collector items, like we showed. We got some really good Carl ones. We got some really good Carl ones coming too.
Yeah,
and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a busy show. I think we're going to both really do well. I think everybody's going to do well there, and we're going to have a great time. I mean, I can't.
I think the way we work with your store, your booth, and mine next to each other, we can interact.
Yeah.
With
you got your Xenomorph Junior, who's going to be tailing you around anyway. He looks up to his new idol.
Yeah. It's going to be great.
It's going to be fun. And
just have a good time. Just have a good time and let the fans have a good time as well. That's the main thing that we're out there for. So.
Yeah, like you said though, me and you team up great. Because we split it right down the middle. We make sure it's aliens heavy, and you always got a beautiful setup. You guys put a lot of nice little touches to everything, and really make it. Well, those things make a table stand out. Your tables always stand out. A great curtain banner, and then you got the big banner now.
And at the back, yeah. Thanks to Doomsday Krypt. That one.
It had to. I don't let any of my friends come without a kick-ass banner. And I know with you're traveling all over. It's a little hard to bring a big banner on a plane and then travel around with it.
Yeah, especially when they drag it out in front of everyone saying, "What's this?" And there's your face like it's 2 meters wide. It's like, yeah, that's me.
Well, Danny had a funny story the other night. Danny Hassel, he took a banner, which is the one he had there, but you couldn't fold it up. So he's running through the airport like it's a surfboard carrier. He's like, I'm not letting it go. And that was a fun interview the other night. But it was
that one.
Oh, did you get a chance to watch it?
I saw clips. I went through it quickly and went through it. Yeah,
cool. It was a fun show.
Yeah, it's good. Good crowd. Yeah.
I mean, how lucky am I? I get to spend a couple weekends with the iconic Xenomorph, my good friend Carl Toop. 2 weeks in a row is good, especially in France. Who knows when the next time we'll be able to see each other 2 weekends in a row. So we're enjoying it. I'm loving it.
We don't want to overdo it, John. People start talking,
yeah, we don't want people talking that smack. Then we gotta, cover everything. But no, we're really excited about this whole weekend coming up. Me and Carl have been excited. And it was really nice for Keith to invite us to Slash and Bash.
Yeah,
especially to Phil weekend. And it was, Kansas, Missouri. You got to spend some time in Branson because I know after Missouri, you got quite a drive to.
Yeah, it's about a 20-hour drive up to Taunton in Massachusetts. So it's going to be a bit of a long week that one, but we get through it. It's great, and like I said, driving through the states, it just changes all the time, so you never get bored. So it's and we stop off each night at somewhere different, find a nice little town to stop in and that, and have a walk around. So no, but it's all good. You know, it's all every moment we just make the most of it. And
Yeah, and what was I gonna? I mean, the driving around here is very different than the East Coast. It's you never really hit that much traffic. You don't hit
yeah,
that much problems.
no,
You saw the area I live in. It's it's a
really,
people underestimate how beautiful Missouri can be.
yeah, no, especially after Europe, because in Europe the roads are fairly narrow. So
Yeah,
here, even in towns, I'm always worried about going to towns and about parking, but here you have no problem. There's just space
no.
everywhere to park, and it's great.
Even driving, I've driven through Kansas City now.
Yeah,
I lived in Massachusetts. Boston's a nightmare. I drove through that after a Bruins game a couple times.
okay.
That was a bad idea. And
Kansas City, we had I think we were there Monday, Tuesday. We were there, and it was great. It was we had Sunday. We was there Sunday and Monday, so maybe that's why it was good because Sunday was pretty quiet. But
well,
loved it.
that's
Yeah,
Kansas City for you, though. I
yeah,
mean, the traffic's never too bad. It's a nice city.
yeah,
It's not Boston or New York, but it's a nice city.
yeah.
It's easy, great restaurants, easy to drive through. I like that.
And lots of
And
cowboys everywhere.
yeah, yep. There's a lot of everything out here. You get a lot of and great people. Have you met some good people in the Missourians? And
Yeah, well,
yeah,
everyone's been nice wherever we go. Everyone's polite, and even in Topeka, I think I pronounced that badly,
yeah,
but
Kansas.
but we were walking down the street. We looked at these statues. This guy comes out of his shops and starts explaining the whole history of Topeka to us. Really nice guy. He had an art gallery, and he just ran out into the street because he saw we were might be interested in a bit of the history of the town. Came out. We had about a chat for about half an hour with him. It's great.
I mean, I moved to Missouri. I didn't plan on staying or anything. And then I got my job, and it's kind of like, man, this is a great place. I mean, it really is, especially outside the city. And you get to some of these towns I mean, you luckily came to Harrisonville, small town, but beautiful
Yeah.
neighborhood, easy to get to things, Walmart. I love it out here. I love simple. I hate traffic. So, but
Yeah.
it's got everything I need. There's enough restaurants. There's some good ones. There's
Yeah.
Walmart. You
Great.
got grocery stores. You got a lot of what you need.
Yeah. No, it's great. Love it.
I'm glad you enjoyed Missouri. Like
Yeah.
I wanted you to have a good time. I figured you guys would.
Well, you definitely made it happen, John. So it's been
Well, hey, that's what friends do. And like I said, it's always an honor teaming up with you. I mean, we have a blast. We put out a pretty decent setup, I'd have to say.
great. It's not bad, is it?
You remember?
Thanks to you, really, because it's all your stuff. So it's not stuff, but your
I got
artwork and everything.
nobody comes hangs out with me, and especially a xenomorph, and not get me and all the guys like Michael Toth, who you saw here, Frank Watson. You remember the guy I told you who's coming to pick up the shirt, Eric?
Right, yeah.
Me, Frank, and Eric have been friends for many, many years.
Okay.
They were actually Eric was Frank's drummer. Frank's a guitarist.
Okay.
Now, if I could ever find time, Frank's been wanting to jam. I got my electric drums, my guitar. We finally got to jam not that long ago, and we'll get back to it, Frank. I promise.
Yeah. So no, we're going to have a great weekend. It's going to be.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, it's going to be, it's going to be a fun time for the fans. I can't see fans going and not really enjoying themselves.
Well, I think there's enough variety for everyone there to find something. From kids to the adults. It's going to be something for everyone. I think.
It's going to be awesome, and me. I really enjoy your interactions with the fans and how you are with them, and it goes a long way. And that's one of the reasons I was like, let's do this again this year. If you're in the States, let's figure out a con or at least a con or two that we
do one. Yeah,
we make a good team when we put those tables on. I mean, I think the fans enjoy it, and we get to.
And it's just slightly different from being in the celebrity.
It is.
Circle all the time. It just gives for me, it gives a slightly different feel to the whole thing, because when we're all in the celebrity stable, as I call it. It's you're just there and you can't really move around. But I think finally with your stand that we move around, we sort of go over to each other's stands and sort of
Yeah.
show products off and that. So it's just a different feeling for me as well. So
and it's great that we're genuine friends too. So it's kind of one of those things where I think people get that too when they come and visit. And
well, I hope so, yeah, because it's
and with we got we do have another celebrity. I mean, Super Mario is there, so I mean, you know how he is.
he outshines everyone, doesn't he? That
He
one.
does. He does. He should be signing autographs. But then again, all he do is rub it in my face and tell me how much money he made and stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be sweet. I know you got, this is your last night before a crazy weekend.
Yeah.
And a long drive.
And then my last weekend before I go back home to Europe. So
yeah, and
I got most of it.
The only thing I got to check on is when I can go and we can go in and just get the layout set up.
Yeah. Well, hopefully when I go down tomorrow morning, there I'll see some people that are involved and try and find.
I'm going to try to be there by noon or 1 at the latest. It shouldn't take us too long. I mean, it'd probably be hard to bring in stuff in than actually getting the setup done. We're going to bring Michael Toe skateboard decks, the Xenos,
right?
Plates by Thomas Bruce, some of the work by Lonnie McCollum, some Scott Straka, Prince keychains and magnets and all that other stuff.
Fill that out.
And yeah, it'll be a fun, cool table.
Yeah,
we'll be looking good. I'm really excited about this setup. I'm excited to get those banners hanging right next to each other one more time and do our thing.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be cool. I'm looking forward to it. So,
yeah. So guys, if anybody's gonna be at Missouri Horror Con, get those questions ready for Carl.
Yeah.
Or just come over and talk to Carl. If you see we get a second, come over and talk to us.
Come over and chat. That's what we're there for. And it's,
yeah.
If I can tell you something that you didn't know before, then it's, you'll go to bed less stupid tonight. So it's.
Well, it's always fun, especially since people are first getting to meet you in the States, especially Missouri, hearing about the scenes like the water scene that we talked about and all the different scenes that you were in that were iconic. And like we talked, it's crazy how long ago, like it doesn't seem like the Aliens was that, but the fandom and the impact that you have made with that franchise. And I think we got Jason out there. We got a bunch of Jasons. We got our Michael Myers. We got Robert Englund out there. Now we got the Xenomorph unmasked, so people can see the man behind the mask and get to know him better. And
it's fun telling people and answering their questions. They come out with some great questions, and also they sometimes know a bit more about the film than I do, because they really study every detail about the film.
Frederick,
I know from them as well.
Frederick.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I'm envious of his setup, but he's worked hard for it. And if they have to, redo another Aliens movie and they need to bring you in as the Xenomorph, you already have a stage for it there.
Yeah,
you guys could film an Alien movie in this house.
The lighting set up. You just need the camera. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
he's got Swedish TV going at the beginning of November, so yeah, he's really getting up there.
Yeah, he's been awesome. He's been a huge supporter of you. He's
been great.
Me as well. We're gonna get him on the show again, and we're gonna do a straight Xenomorph when you get back and settled.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to do more podcasts. Let everybody know how you're doing, and we have quite a few things we haven't had a chance to touch on because it does get busy 3 cons in a row.
Yeah,
and everything. So we're excited to see you. I don't think there's too much more other than let's get ready to rock and roll and set up. You got anything you wanted to leave people with?
Well, just come and see Doomsday Krypt stand because that's where we'll be. That's where we'll be. No, let's just have a good weekend.
It's going to be a blast. I'm excited. My parents are excited. The guys are excited. It's only a 2-hour drive, which is very nice too.
That's great for you, yeah.
And we plan on being down there afternoon. Get set up. Once you find out in the morning, let me know, and I'll try to get there as soon as I can if it's getting open.
Yeah, no problem. I'll be here.
All right, my friend.
I'm waiting. I'm
Tell Ronaldo I said hi.
Oh, he's lounging on the bed there, so he's all right.
Is he watching his French?
Watching his French.
I was going to ask. Yeah, I know those are your favorite. But I can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you both tomorrow. We're all excited, and we're excited to see everybody this weekend. We're going to have a sick setup. We're going to have some really great things to see. It's going to be visually very, very cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see you this weekend, Carl. See you tomorrow.
All right, have a good drive.
Peace out. Hey, take care. Thank you guys for tuning in.